how about a reaction?
You sound like you're already committed to this.
Ridge, I would like some feedback. You don't think it's such a hot idea?
What does it matter what I feel?
Ridge, it matters.
It's not going to influence what you do.
You're really opposed to this?
Opposed isn't the right word. Look, you said things are going well with you and Caroline.
It's more than going well. We're comfortable with each other. We're getting along like a couple of best friends. I mean, all the pressure of not knowing where we stand with each other, it's all gone.
So you want to bring sex back into the relationship?
Well, there's no reason not to. I mean, it would be so natural. We like each other. We're enjoying each other's company. We're laughing, we're joking. We're looking forward to seeing each other. Ridge, I want to make love to her. It's been so long. I'm feeling really close to her. I know she's feeling close to me. Probably closer than she ever has in our relationship. You still think it's a bad idea?
No, I never said it was a bad idea. She's your wife. I know how much you love her. Frankly, I'm amazed you came this far without going crazy. But you want my advice, and I've got to be honest. You and Caroline have come a long way in a relatively short amount of time. To wait would not be a bad idea another couple weeks.
Why? The timing is so important, Ridge. We're ready for this. I can feel it. I can sense it. To wait might be a really big mistake.
Look, I can't argue with you. If things are the way you say they are, not only with you, but with Caroline, then maybe you're right. To wait would be a mistake. But on the other hand, to have made all this progress and then be rejected, how would that make you feel?
It won't happen.
And if it does?
It won't. It can't. Because that would mean that Caroline has been playing a masquerade with me this whole time, all these weeks. And that she doesn't even want me for her husband. And that's not the message that's coming through. That's not what's coming through at all. I'll talk to you later.
Thorne, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
Look, it's all right. It's just that when, as remote as it seems, sometimes like this, I have to confront the possibility that she's just stringing me along. And that none of this is real. And that she doesn't really want me to be her husband. But I can't consider that. I gotta go.
But she did look fabulous, though, didn't she?
Yes. She looks stunning. There's no question about that.
I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised by her, Caroline.
Unfortunately, you don't know Margo. I hope you're right, Valerie. For my father's sake.
But you know who was really the hit of the wedding? Even more than the bride and the groom?
No, who?
Your husband. He's really an impressive guy.
Yes, well, he was in top form.
What a sense of humor. He made everybody feel so comfortable. And the two of you together, that was a real shocker for me.
Why?
Caroline, it's me. I know what you're going through.
You know, Valerie, it's so ironic. Once I finally decided to divorce Thorne, I felt free to be his friend. And now, you know what's happened? We've become best friends.
But he doesn't know that you're planning on eventually divorcing him.
No.
Any chance you might change your mind on that?
I just saw Thorne leaving the building.
Yes.
He seemed to be in a perfectly wonderful mood.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Why wouldn't it?
This was bound to come up, Mother. Sooner or later, this problem was destined to happen.
What problem?
Well, Most natural thing a man wants to do with his wife, especially a wife as beautiful as Caroline. He wants to make love with her tonight.
The bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Tide. On some of your toughest laundry problems, if it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide.
I don't mean to pry. It's just that you and Thorne do make a really beautiful couple.
I'll tell him that you think so.
Anybody home?
Hi.
How's things going in here?
Well, I'm just about to wrap up.
I'll return those files.
Oh, thanks.
Well, you will never guess who at this very moment is on his way home with his new bride.
My father?
I talked to him an hour ago.
What? They're supposed to be staying for another week.
Well, Margo was a little worried about the baby. He's been sick, you know.
Oh, shoot. You know, I wanted to do something for them. I'd surprise them or something.
Well, you did. You bought champagne, you bought flowers. The apartment looks beautiful, by the way. You really did it up right, honey.
What are you talking about? Did you do something over there?
No, but you did. All I did was order it and made sure it got delivered.
You're so sweet.
Yeah. Come on, let's go check it out.
Oh, I can't. I'm going to finish up here now.
No, I already talked to Valerie. She's going to handle everything. Come on.
Okay, wait.
Have fun.
Ridge, you have seen Thorne and Caroline together lately.
Yes?
So why do you feel that there's a problem that he'd want to make love with her?
Because it's not Caroline's idea. It's Thorne's.
So you don't think there's any hope for this relationship?
Mother, I talked to Caroline as recently as a few days ago. She has not changed her mind about divorcing him.
Well, maybe you talk to Caroline too much. You seem to be the only one that she says this to.
It's because I'm the one who asked her not to do it in the first place. Practically begged her. Or have you forgotten that? Mother, the only reason those two are together is because I asked her not to divorce Thorne. Now, eventually, believe me, she is going to leave Thorne. That is just a matter of time.
Oh, my gosh, Thorne, this is fabulous. Oh, Dad is going to be so pleased. Why didn't you tell me about this? I would have helped you.
Now, what was the last thing you said to me before you went to sleep last night?
How swamped I was going to be today.
There was no sweat, honey. The art department at Forrester did everything.
You brought them in on this?
Well, I told them it was something special, and they loved it.
You have even outdone yourself this time.
Well, now, this is your old man. We've got to bring him home in style, don't we?
I never would have gone to all this trouble, Thorne, and they're going to know it.
Well, but you did. Margo is going to be very grateful.
Oh, no. I'm not taking credit for this one.
Yes, you are. You are going to. It's time to bury the hatchet, Caroline. Now, they're married. This is a good first step towards showing Margo that you accept her.
Well, you're very sweet. I don't know what to say, but thank you.
Well, forget about me. I'm the easy one. It's what you say to Margo that counts. Well, even as we speak.
Oh!
Hello.
This is
Thorne.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. This is lovely.
This is something.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's cute.
This is absolutely gorgeous. Now, listen, you two. I know that you shouldn't have done this. I mean, you're very busy.
Before you get too effusive, I think you should know this is the first time I'm seeing this myself.
Oh, Caroline, you did all of this?
Honey, this is no time for humility.
Well, I did have a little help from the art department at Forrester.
Oh. But still, to go to all of this trouble, I mean, the playpen, this is just beautiful.
Well, I'm very pleased that you like it.
Well, I, for one, couldn't be happier about this homecoming.
How was your honeymoon?
I'm afraid it was too short.
You know, Margo, I would have been happy to look in on Mark. I mean, there was no reason to come back, if that is the reason.
Oh, no, Caroline, really, I appreciate that. But I think once you two have a baby, then you'll realize what it's like to leave your baby for the first time. I mean, you just can't relax, despite the company.
Listen, anyway, next time we're going to take Mark with us. And believe me, there will be a next time.
Oh, I think that's our cue to get lost.
Listen, both of you, thank you. Thank you very much.
Especially you, Caroline. It was very sweet. It's just hard to believe you into all this trouble.
We'll see you two later.
Bye-bye.
Come on.
Bye.
Bye.
So, Mrs. William Spencer, welcome home.
You know, it's funny. I really hadn't given it a thought until we parked the car. But this is my home now.
Yes, it is.
Everything's still at my apartment.
Right. Well, I'll make arrangements to send for that, right? And then we'll put your place up for sale.
For sale?
Well, there's no reason to hang on to it, is there?
No. I mean, I suppose not.
Anyway, you can do whatever you want to do to this place. Put your signature on it. Decorate it any way that you want.
Yes, well, that's gonna be fun.
You know, it's hard to believe that Caroline went through all this trouble, isn't it?
Yes. Hard to believe.
But, she did. I must tell you something. She is trying to reach out to you. So I'm going to jump in the shower. Perhaps you'd like to join me.
Not right now. I think I want to get my bearings first.
Of course you will. You make this your home. That's what it's going to be.
Hello?
You're back already.
Clarke!
Look, I'll be brief. I just have a couple of questions.
No, it's okay. Bill's in the shower.
Margo, there's no reason to be secretive. I just want to know when we can meet to discuss my visitation rights.
I haven't spoken to an attorney yet.
There's no need for an attorney, Margo. Now, come on.
Well, I think I should discuss it with Bill.
Fine. Let's get the three of us together and talk about it.
Okay. If that's the way you want to do it.
Yeah. Then you'll mention it to him? Like tonight?
What else would you like to talk about?
What are your plans for your condo?
Why?
I might be interested in leasing it.
Really?
Yeah. You want to think about it?
Oh. Well, why would you be interested in leasing it?
I just am.
Just for you?
I don't know. Maybe. Look, I better go. Okay? Will you think about it?
Sure. We can talk about it in the morning.
Mother, I don't like being the prophet of doom here. Why don't we just drop this conversation and let the chips fall?
Well, what exactly did Thorne say to you?
That he's planning on making love to his wife tonight.
He's willing to take the chance of being rejected?
No, Mother, you're missing the point entirely. Thorne doesn't feel like he's going to be rejected. He thinks Caroline's ready for a sexual relationship. In fact, he's convinced of it. But I know she isn't. Now you tell me, what are we dealing with here if Caroline turns him down?
But Caroline has turned him down before.
Months ago. But he hasn't pursued it since then.
Well, what did you advise him?
I suggested he take it easy.
And how did he react?
Washed right over him. Mother, my brother's living in a fool's paradise. More and more, I'm feeling responsible for that.
But I mean, if they haven't made love for months, then surely he realizes there's a possibility that she's not going to want to.
If that were the case, I wouldn't worry, but that's not the case. Mother, something's happening with them.
What?
You even said it yourself. They're getting closer and closer all the time. I honestly believe, for the first time, that Caroline is truly enjoying Thorne's company. It's as if she's had this huge weight lifted off of her because she knows eventually she's going to divorce him. So she feels free to develop this normal relationship. No sex, of course, but still very, very intimate.
Well, I just don't think we should give up hope that it might work out.
But that's not the case, Mother. Caroline feels she can be responsive to Thorne because she takes for granted there's no sex involved. She's assuming that he realizes the same thing, but he doesn't.
So he's simply misreading all of her signals.
Yes. He's taking this wonderful relationship they seem to be forming, and he's using it to bolster his own belief in their marriage.
And as far as she's concerned, the marriage is dead.
Mother, this is what I'm afraid of. And this is not Thorne's fault, this is our fault. Thorne is behaving exactly the way he should. He sees a wife who is warm and loving, and he feels like his marriage is growing stronger. I have never seen him so confident, so self-assured. Mother, he has absolutely no reason to think that she won't be responsive to him tonight. But what if she isn't? That's what I'd like to know.
You're right. You're right, this could be very explosive.
Did you even see her expression?
Oh, honey, she didn't believe it. She didn't buy into it for a minute.
Oh, when she saw that playpen sitting in the middle of the living room, the way she looked at you...
She looked at me like, right, Caroline, I really believe that you went to all this trouble for me and that you bought my son a brand new playpen.
Well, I think she believed me.
Honey, you're probably the worst liar that I ever met in my life. But it is one of your most endearing qualities.
Well, I've told a few in my day.
Not very successfully.
You really find it attractive, huh?
Sure. I think that honesty is probably the first thing that a woman looks for in a man.
What's number two?
Oh, depends on the woman.
Well, what is it for you?
Sensitivity.
Another strong point in my favor.
Not to mention a little modesty.
We've really come a long way, haven't we?
Sometimes I think when you change your perspective on something, you see all that you really had.
Is that what we've done?
It's what I've done.
You don't have it all, Caroline.
Honey, I'm gonna go take a shower.
Terrific. I'll be waiting.
Oh, my God. He wants to make love. What have I done?
Jewelry provided by Stephen Dweck. Join us again for The Bold and the Beautiful.